right, so today I want to talk to you about how to become a consultant. So consulting is a very lucrative business right now. So many people and businesses need help with problems that they are struggling with. And you as a consultant, you're going to get paid to solve problems. And so that's where I want to start with you when it comes to creating your consulting business, as far as what type of services to offer, how to package up your services, and also where to find clients for your consulting business. So I'm going to share with you today the things I did to grow my own marketing consulting business, and this can be applied to various things. Over the years, I went from just doing marketing consulting to business strategy consulting for small businesses. I've also done some corporate consulting where I've trained and mentored management, C-level executives with different types of project management strategies to help them grow their teams. So today I'm going to share all of the different strategies I have used to get clients and to really grow a profitable six-figure business. So the first thing you need to decide is, what problem are you going to solve? Like I said, consultants get paid a lot of money to solve problems. In fact, consultants can actually get paid six figures to solve a very urgent problem. So you need to know who you're going to be helping. So think about your skills and experience, things you've done in your past jobs or things you've actually done in your personal life. You don't have to just consult businesses, you can actually consult individuals. Maybe you've actually built a website for a nonprofit, or you built a website for your cousin's startup, whatever, right? That's experience that you can use to actually package into a consulting offer. Maybe at your job, you specialize in finance and accounting, or maybe you want to help small businesses with their tax strategy or how to manage their finances with QuickBooks. There's also people who need help with their marriage or their relationships or their health or sleeping. There are actually people who do sleep consulting. They teach people how to get better sleep so they can be more productive during the day. People will pay you a lot of money because when you don't get your sleep, you can't perform at work, you can't run your business. So if you want to do sleep consulting, there's a whole market for that. All right, so you need to do market research. Market research is going to allow you to figure out what type of problems people are actually paying money for, and then it'll allow you to figure out what people are struggling with so that you can match your service to that problem. So what you could do is really listen to what people are saying on social media. A lot of times people are in the comment section of different posts, and they're actually sharing some of their problems. YouTube is also a really good place to look at how people are responding in the comments, like what questions are people asking for specific videos that may be related to the niche that you want to get into. And so you can really just see what people are struggling with. You can go to Facebook groups. I've actually got a lot of my market research from my own business by going into Facebook groups and seeing what people are posting and what questions people are asking. And then there's things like Reddit and different forums. Like Reddit has a bunch of different threads that you can look at where people are asking questions. What I recommend is that you start making a list of common questions that you see people asking for in your niche. Look at what is the most common question people ask. There may be 5 top questions. And what you're going to do is you're going to start basing your packages around that. And you're going to also create content around that, because one of the things I'm going to talk about today is how to get clients with content marketing and also networking. So the next thing you want to do is you want to be really clear on your service packages. Now, there are 2 types of consulting services you can offer. Number 1 is called a done-for-you service. This is where you're going to actually implement on solving the problem. An example would be if you are a tax accountant, you're going to be doing taxes. You're actually implementing. If you are a social media manager or a digital marketer, you're going to be creating content for the client. If you design websites, a way that you would implement is actually building the website for the client that you have. The second type of consulting service is what I call advisory services. Now, this is where you're not going to implement, you're just going to get paid to give advice. And actually, this is one of the easiest things to do because there's really not that much work involved. But what people are really paying for is to have someone to talk to, really. And so you will literally get paid just to give advice. So for example, you can go and help small businesses create a strategy for marketing, right? You will tell them what type of content to post and where to post it, but you're not going to post the content. They're going to have someone on their team do it. So you would come into the company, you would advise them on the best way to do it. You can even train them on how to do it, but you're not going to do it. Now, the third way to have a consulting offer is to do a hybrid method. This is where you do a little bit of implementation and you combine it with strategy or advising. And so you're going to be doing both. Now, you can decide on the percentage of implementation versus advisory. So maybe it's going to be 80% advising people and maybe just 20% of implementation. So you would do a little bit of implementation, but that wouldn't be the main reason why they're paying you. They're mainly paying for the advice. And you can also, likewise, you can have 80% implementation. So you build their website, but then they pay you on a monthly basis to give them advice on some type of marketing strategy. So you would kind of advise them on the best way to optimize a website, or how should they do SEO, search engine optimization. You would help them with the strategy for that. And you may do some of the SEO work, some of it, but you don't do all of it. So you have to decide what's going to work best for your client and for you. And I want to tell you something. There's no right or wrong way. You could just be someone who just delivers strategy, and that's it. You don't have to do implementation, or you can do a mix. It's whatever makes sense for you. And like I said, these are both very lucrative services, because sometimes people will just pay just to have someone to talk to. And this is where people do like coaching, business coaches, fitness coaches, mindset coaches, confidence coaches, relationship coaches, sleep coaches. There's like all these different ways you can help people, because like I said, people just want to have someone to bounce ideas around or to complain about their problems. So just keep that in mind. So the second thing you need to do is set up your business for success. So you want to have some things set up to structure the way that you find clients and manage the clients and get paid. The first thing is you want to have a website. And I would tell you, have a very simple website. Don't try to make the website complicated. Do not do that when you first get started. You can have about 3 to 4 pages. You're going to have a simple home page where you're going to introduce yourself and what you do and who you help, and a way for people to contact you. You can have a services page that has a list of the services that you do offer. And then you can have an about page, which could be like a little mini bio about you, your experience, and how you help people. And then you want to have a contact page where they can fill out a form and get in touch with you, and it goes straight to your email. You can also add a button to schedule a call with you, and there are some scheduling tools that you can use. I personally use Squarespace, because Squarespace allows you to have a website and also a scheduling app combined within one service, right? So if you purchase Squarespace for your website, it will give you access to their scheduling tool so that you can have a calendar management system. I actually have a link to Squarespace in the description of this video where you can get a 14-day free trial to check it out and see if you like it. You also want to have a project management tool so that you can manage your task and communicate with your client. I have a list of different tools that I use in my business in the description of this video, so make sure you check that out. Now, once you have your website set up, you are ready to go and get clients. And so what I recommend is you can do a few different things. Number one, you can attend networking events. Go into your local community. They typically will have a chamber of commerce or a business association for that specific location where you're at. And this is where people get together. They may have like a lunch meeting. They can have coffee. Sometimes they have dinners. And the small business community gets together at these events. For these types of events, there may be a fee that you have to pay, but I find that when you go to events where they require people to pay a fee, you get better quality leads. And so it's okay to pay $15, $20. I would recommend you do that, because the free events, I can tell you right now, I've been to these free events. It'd be like the most low quality people in those events. Okay, another way to get clients is by content marketing on social media. So you want to be on LinkedIn, putting out tips, advice, telling people to get into your DMs and booking a call with them. Same thing for Instagram. You want to put content out. You can use Instagram Reels. You can even do this on TikTok, any platform. And YouTube. YouTube is another place. You can start a YouTube channel, giving advice, positioning yourself as an expert on YouTube and building an audience here, and then doing a call to action to schedule a call with you so that you can sell your services. And what I recommend is you have a tool like Zoom or some type of video tool where you can do a sales call and really help understand what this potential client is struggling with, and then make an offer and say, hey, I understand you're going through this problem. I have a service where we can work together, and these are the 3 things I'm going to help you accomplish if we work together. Here's the price. You want to send them a proposal that has the pricing and what's going to be offered, and from there, if they say yes, you have them sign a service agreement. You want to make sure that they sign a contract before they work with you, because if anything crazy happens, at least you have everything documented, okay? And it's also important to be clear about what to expect when working with you and what you're going to include, what you're not going to include, so that there's no confusion. Another way to get clients is to have a referral program where you can go to your past clients and say, hey, do you have any people that you can refer to me? I have a small fee I pay if you refer me, and that person signs up and actually purchases my services. All right, so this is a lot to cover today, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I have a resource in the description of this video to help you set up your consulting business. I also have a list of tools that you can use to run your business. Make sure you also subscribe to this channel because every week I put out new content to help you grow a profitable online business. All right, take care.